In this episode, we are in
Alpe d'Huez. Hi, I'm Cos.
And I'm Meeks.
We self-built our fully winterised wonder bus called Tippy.
To chase the snow and explore the mountains in wintertime.
Together with our two little girls, we are ski vanning across Europe.
Our little family of four are visiting new places and learning new things.
We thought we'd share our tips on where to park and camp in the mountains with all of you. Welcome to Tippy Travels.
Alpe d'Huez is situated in the southern French Alps, around 1 hour 20 minutes south of Grenoble. The ascent into the resort is a series of 21 hairpin bends, which are heavily featured in Le Tour de France, the cycling race. But fear not, buses and lorries are constantly ferrying people and goods to the resort daily, so your camper will be just fine. We love Alpe d'Huez as it was the last place we skied before we had kids. The park up is situated at the Altiport, just up the mountain from the Burgers area. Just put Alpe d'Huez Altiport into your SATNAV and it'll take you straight there.
Our van is just over there, parked up nicely. This is the entrance to the Aire at the top here where you see this car coming in. This is the way you come up from Burgers or from the main town of Alpe d'Huez. Nothing to pay here, it's free!
This is a dedicated area for campers provided by the resort for free. Services are limited and there is no electrical hookup.
As you can see down here, we have all the motorhomes. We generally stick to the farthest side over there. As for services, all you've got really is the bins, which is just located next to this aircraft hangar. And this literally is the airport.
This is a working toilet, which is open 24/7 and cleaned regularly.
All right, so there is the campsite, just there next to the Altiport. And then there's this little walking path just up here, which then takes you up to a piste, which you can just about see.
Making this park up virtually ski in, ski out, the returning ski run is Loop Long leading onto the Altiport ski run. All these are beginner greens.
There is no water here in winter, so we're taking a drive down to the main bit to go get some water. So keep it pointing straight, Danny. I've got Junior on the camera work today. This is the Burgers area. Possibly one of my favourite lifts in the world. Aris. Okay, so when you're at this section and you've got the Aris lift, you essentially head straight on up this way to where the old Aire used to be. Right, now it does say up here that this is not for camping cars, it's forbidden, but it's the only place to get water and to drop off your waste. So for that reason I think it's okay. The building's just over there, and what we're going to do is just back it in. Yeah, so this is it. This is where you get your water. And this is the tap. Attach hose on there. Use the handle to turn it on. Worth mentioning though as well that you will need a good length of hose because the bit where you park to where the water actually dispenses from is roughly about, if I was going to guess, so that's 7 or 8 meters. Okay, we're all filled up, we're done, ready to go. On your way into Alpe d'Huez, at the bottom you've got Bourg d'Oisans, and literally if you come off the main road and cross over the carriageway, you'll end up here at the casino. This is a supermarket and it's got everything you could possibly need at kind of decent supermarket prices, plus also there is a petrol station here on this site as well, which has relatively cheap fuel for the area. And then from here you start your ascent literally across the street and straight up the mountain. Also down here, should you need it, is a Flotte Bleu. This one is currently out of service, but I'm sure they'll get that fixed soon enough. And then obviously you've got the grey water drain there, Aire if you need it for your tyres, and this is the petrol station too. And they do have bottled gas, which you can get dealt with inside the supermarket.
The supermarket has a Revolution laundry, a great opportunity to clean your clothes whilst doing some shopping.
There are 2 bus services that operate to the Altiport, the Navette Plateau, which is every 20 minutes up until 5 p.m, and the Navette Nuit, which is 1 per hour until 10 p.m.
So let's talk about the resort and the skiing. Alpe d'Huez has skiing for every level, from Europe's toughest black run, Le Tunnel, to the world's longest black run, La Sirène, at 16 kilometres, to the beginner plateau of the wide sweeping green runs. It's just the perfect place. The resort altitude is 1860. It's as snowshoe as the French Alps can get. The list of other activities is also pretty impressive, with a heated outdoor pool, ice driving track, ice rink, cinema, dog sledding, and ski-doing, just to name a few. But the thing we love most about this place is being at the Altiport. It's so cool. The resort has a good selection of free lifts too, which we are keen to explore.
Okay, this is the Rifnel 1 lift. There's Meeks. Hi Meeks!
Bit of fresh air for you there.
The Rifnel 1 lift starts at the Burgers area. You can ski to it from the park-up. The Rifnel 1 lift links onto the Rifnel 2 lift. These are baby slopes, great for learning. From the top of Rifnel 2, you can pole or shuffle across to the far area where there are a few more free lifts.
Okay, so we're on the École 1, or École 1, as they say here. This is a little baby drag lift, and its location is just slightly to the left of the main DMC, they call it, the big gondola, at the very top end of town. There's my 2 little ones on the lift behind us, alongside the magic carpet that you see over there, which is called the Grenoble or something, and that also is free. So between these 2 lifts, there's a little bit of fun to be had. If you don't fancy paying for an entire lift pass for the day, which incidentally for a family of 4 is €212.
This is also a free lift. And this lift is free.
The lifts to access the resort are also free, which really helps getting around. We will list them in the description. After getting the kids up to speed on the baby slopes, we got some passes and went exploring. Alpe d'Huez is very busy in the school holiday, so we wanted to find some quieter areas.
We are here in Aris, which is on the other side of Alpe d'Huez. And this area is definitely more set up for kids. It's less busy, and they've got a lot of activities for the kids as well, including a mini slalom, which you can see here. The drag lifts are nice and easy. Also at the bottom of Aris, there are a couple of cafes which are reasonably priced. There's a shop there as well if you need anything. And it's just generally a bit quieter, and everything's just a little bit more relaxed. Alpe d'Huez, on the other hand, this is half term. It is chaos over there, and the lift queues are massive. So it's actually a blessed relief to get out here.
This must be the sunniest place in the Alps, which really adds to the fun. We've had a great time here, the park up is awesome, the views are incredible, and the ski in, ski out is a real bonus. The bus services are frequent, to and from the Altiport to the main part of the resort. The services are not ideal, so be prepared. You have to drive to get water, no electrical hookup, and none of the conveniences that you would find in a campsite. But it's free, and in a resort like Alpe d'Huez, that's a really nice touch.
Thank you all for watching. If you found this useful, then please subscribe to Tippy Travels. We'll see you on the next one.